Hi guys, welcome back to Genius in All Subjects. So today we're going to be looking on how to solve this Pythagoras theorem. So if you want to try this question, try this question. But if you don't want to try it, just wait for us to do it together. So looking at this Pythagoras theorem, if you don't apply the principle, you won't know how to do it. So this is how we're going to. So let's start with the first one. How do we find the value of x and y? How do we find the value of x and y? First and foremost, if you have to find the value of x and y, this is what you are going to do. So you must understand your Pythagoras theorem. That we have three numbers in the Pythagoras theorem: the hypotenuse, the opposite, and the adjacent. Now, how do we find the x and y? So to find the x and y, this is what you are going to do. So you're going to say, if it is an odd number that you are seeing there, follow this principle. So 3, so you're going to say 3 squared. You square that odd number. I know that 3 squared is what? 9. So once you have gotten the square of 3, what you are going to do now is you divide that 9 by 2. Now why are you dividing it by 2? Because you know that you're looking for two numbers, which is x and y. So what you are going to do in this case now is that 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. And you know that 4.5 lies between two numbers. It's either 4 or what? 5. So in that case, one of the number must be 4 and one must be 5. So looking at the one at the hypotenuse, x is in the hypotenuse, so our x tends to be what? 5. And our y is in the opposite. So it is what? 4. So in that case, our x is 5 and our y is 4. So our x 5 and our y is 4. So what we are going to do now is, let us see how to do this other one. Let's see how to do this other one. So let's clear space so that we know how to do this other one. So how do we find the value of x for the second question? How do we find the value of x for the second question? Now, if you look at the second question, what you have there is 8, right? So what you have in the second question is what? 8. And you know that 8 is not an odd number. So since it's not an odd number, first and foremost, you have to divide it by 2. But if it were to be an odd number, you square it before you divide it by 2. So in this case, we're going to divide 8 by what? 2. So 8 divided by 2 now is 4. So what is the square of 4? Square of 4 is what? Square of 4 is 16. So what are those numbers that are between 16? The number lesser than 16 and the number greater than 16. So we have 15 to be lesser than 16. And we have 17 to be greater than what? 16. So mainly looking at this, we know that the hypotenuse is always the longest side. So in that case, our y tends to be 17, while our x is what? 15. So we say our x in this case is 15, and our y in this case is 17. So that's how to solve for the value of x and y. So if it is odd number, first and foremost, you are going to what? Square before you divide by 2. But if it is an even number, you are going to what? Divide it before you what? You square the number and find the two categorical numbers that will be in line with the Pythagoras theorem. So let's look at for the next question. Okay, this is the second part of the shortcut that we're going to do. Mind you, the last video or the video that I just did before this one, it is the shortcuts to Pythagoras theorem. So whenever you are given any Pythagoras theorem, whether in exam or in any aspect, so always apply that shortcut. So if it's an odd number, you square it before you divide it by 2. If it's an even number, you divide it by 2 before you square it. So you get the two consecutive numbers. Now let's see how to solve this one. So looking at this is a very, very short method, or the shortcut that I found from applying any number times 99 or times 999. Any number that has 9. So you can multiply any given number by what? 9999. Any number that has what? 9. So this is how to do it. Starting with the first one. Let us do it as if we are doing our 100 tens and what? And units. So we're going to write 38 multiplied by 99. 38 multiplied by 99. So how do we do this? First and foremost, we need to understand that 38 is being multiplied by 99. So we're going to minus 1 from 38. So this particular 38 you have up here, you will minus what? 1 from it. So we minus 1 from 38, it becomes 37. So once you have gotten this, now to get the two last digits or the last digit that is at the end, so you're going to start subtracting. So this 9 that you have here and this 9 that you have, you're going to subtract it from this what? 37. So let's try that now. So 9 minus 3 is 6. And then 9 minus 7 is what? Is 2. So you end up getting your answer 3762. So that's a very short method to multiply any given number by 99 or maybe 999. So let's try the second question. So the second question states that we should multiply 738 by 9,999. So let's see how to multiply this number. So remember the trick we did, that the number at the top, you minus 1. So you're going to be 738. No, 37 rather. Because you're going to minus 1. So what do we do now? So 9 minus 7. So you're going to do this 999 minus the result that you have gotten first. So 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 3 is 6. And 9 minus 7 is what? 2. So that brings you to the end of your answer. So this is how to solve this particular question. And this is a tricky way to do it. Mind you, you can multiply any given number by 99 and as well as any given number by 999 and so on and so forth. So you could confine your calculator by multiplying it. So if you confine your calculator by multiplying any given number by 99 using this fast trick, you must surely get the perfect answer. Okay guys, let's continue doing our binary number. So do you know that you could also do binary number in just 2 seconds? Aside from that, this is a perfect trick. So I'm teaching those of you that this particular video is for those of you that are in primary school or in secondary school precisely. So those of you that are complaining that your OBJ is very hard for you, so this is how you do your binary number in just few seconds. Now on a normal day, if you want to do binary number, you are going to what? Make sure you do it in a long way that it might likely fill 1 page. So what you are going to do in this case, to do this simple trick, and make sure you subscribe to this channel as about to learn this trick. Please and please subscribe to this channel. Share this video. So this is how to do this particular binary number. It can happen. It can also work for base 2 numbers, base 3, and so on and so forth. So more videos are coming on that. So follow this one. So let's see what we are going to do. On a normal day, if you want to convert any binary number to base 10, this is what you always do. So write 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. So what you are going to do now in this case is, since this base 2, this is in the base 2, so you are going to be using that 2. Since it's in base 2, you are going to be using that 2 as your what? As your number or your base. So all the powers are going to lie on top of the 2. So you are going to say, this is base 2, so base 2 to the power of 3. And the ones that have 0, I will advise you to just cancel them. The reason why I advise to cancel them is because number 1, they are not really relevant. The reason why I say they are not relevant, because if you cancel them, it will be more efficient for you. So once you have cancelled them now, so it will now be only 2 to the power of what? 0. So 2 to the power of 3 is what? 8. Now how do we get 8? All of you know that 2 to the power of 3 is 2 to the power of 3 is same thing as saying 2 times 2 times 2. And 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So that's how I got what? That's why I got my what? My 8. So in that case, anything raised to the power of 0 is always 1. So in that case, you end up getting 8 plus 1 is what? 9. 9 base 10. So that's a simple way to do your binary number without wasting time. And in just few seconds. In just less than 2 seconds, you are done. Now let's try the next one. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what did I say you do? First and foremost, you should understand that you are doing base 2 and you are converting it to base 10, which is the number you know. So you're going to be using that base 2. So 2 to the power of 4 plus 2 to the power of 3 plus 2 to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of 1 plus 2 to the power of... Then I remember saying that the one that has 0, you cancel it. So let's cancel that one. So in that case, 2 to the power of 4 is 2 times 2 times, that's 16. Then this is 8. Then this is 4. Then this is what? 2. So when you finish adding all of this, 16 plus 8. 16 plus 8, that's 24. 24 plus 4, that's 28. And 28 plus 2, that's what? 30. So you end up getting 30 in the base of what? 10. So that's all for now. So do well to subscribe to this channel, and please make sure you share these videos. Share these videos. So all of these are the ways you could solve mathematics or certain calculation without using calculator or without wasting time. So stand onto this channel, and we're going to give you more of these videos. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you.